On the farm, we have fresh eggs from our chicken, durum wheat semolina, and all-purpose flour. You know what that means? Homemade fresh pasta. The secret to make a very delicious homemade fresh pasta is to follow my Mamma Rosa recipe. Let me show you how she taught me. To begin, take 2 full hands of the all-purpose flour and then 2 full hands of the semolina flour and blend together. After that, create a mountain and then a volcano. We need to make sure that we have enough space in our volcano for at least 2 eggs. First egg and the second. Here we are, we get our fork and we start to beat the eggs in this way. I will try to protect my volcano with the other hand. So little by little, every time that I'm moving the fork, I'm adding more flour to the eggs, and the eggs are getting little by little more thicker. So after a while you're working your eggs, your arm might get tired, so that's the time to blend the eggs in this way. And the eggs are not running anymore. They stay all in the volcano. And now it's really impossible to work the eggs. I cannot do this anymore with the fork. So will be the time, and go ahead with our finger. So with my finger, I'm doing first a little pressure, a soft, gentle pressure, and I roll the eggs on the cutting board. How we know when the dough is ready? Well, open a little bit your dough inside and touch it with the palm of your hand and see how sticky it is. It's like glue. So it's not ready at all. We have to add more flour and keep working our dough for a few extra minutes. A little bit of pressure and you're rolling on your board and you're folding back, always having the flour underneath. And here we are, the dough is ready. And here we are starting to work with the rolling pin, in Italian, mattarello. The way that I'm working with the rolling pin is rolling the dough back and forth, and then I do a little rotation, and I roll again back and forth, back and forth. So what I love to watch from my mom and my aunt when they're doing the pasta is a little trick that they're using to make the pasta even more thin, and is to roll and to fold the pasta around the rolling pin and move your hands in this way. From the center to the edge of the rolling pin, you're helping to make your pasta a little bit thinner. And then we're doing this. Okay, when your pasta is very, very thin, really like paper thin, then is the time when your pasta is ready. Just sprinkle your pasta with a little bit of flour. And you fold your pasta in this way. Let's cut our pasta. So with your knife, you cut very thin slice of pasta, and those will be tagliolini, or also known as noodles. 1, 2, 3, tagliolini. And now our second pasta, very, very typical in Tuscany. Those are the pappardelle, very, very thick. Yeah. And then if you unfold your pasta, you put your stuffing, your favorite stuffing, ricotta cheese and spinach, or meat, or any type of stuffing that you like. You put it inside, you fold the layer of the pasta, and you give a little pressure with your finger in this way. And then with our little friend, we are going to cut and make the ravioli. That's a classic shape, square, but you can definitely do also round or half a moon, like this. But let's say you're making your ravioli, for example, and you do realize that you don't have this home, this little friend. How you can make your ravioli? So we take our fork and we do a little bit of pressure with the fork. So in this way we are sealing all our pasta. And we are making this prettier. And see, ta-da! Look at this. Now he's pretty too, like the other two, like his little friends. Every type of pasta we are making is still fresh pasta, so it's still humid and wet, so it needs to dry at least for a couple of hours.